Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader. Wednesday, January the 4th. These are the charts for the day. I'm going to do a mix of longs and shorts today. I promise you some shorts. I will show you. I have a dozen or so of my best looking shorts, at least I think so. And also about 10 longs that look significant or have made significant moves perhaps in the last day or two. Starting off with, let's see, yeah, we're going to start off with LCAV. Now, LCAV was up 35% today, had made a significant move, broke through declining tops lines, lateral price support out of the wedge with a breakaway gap, and volume increased to 671,000 shares, which for that stock's pretty big, as you can see. And a significant breakaway gap may have triggered a whole new move. Now, it closed up right around this secondary resistance zone, but we may see some additional upside that gets us towards 5.5, my short-term target. FTK, another big day today, a significant one, and we broke through this key lateral price support in the wedge here with a thrust of $1.66 or nearly 16%. Volume was huge at 6.6 million and should lead to at least a test of the near 13 range, which was my short-term target. Beyond that, the long-term resistance shows that if we do get up in that range, we can see something as high as the high teens to low 20s. Very interesting. Big day for Netlist as the falling wedge was broken today. You can see the falling wedge right here, and that was a 6-week wedge. Today it popped 32 cents or 13%, almost a million traded, and although it did back off high, I'm looking for a move up towards 330 near term and then 390 to 4 secondary target. DEXO, well, this stock finally broke out of the wedge we were looking at, or the coil. 4 days ago, a couple of days of consolidation. Today it jumped 21 cents or 12.2%. 2.8 million traded. It looks like it wants to get going. If it can get above today's high of 205, I would look for this to move up towards the 275, maybe even as high as 290 zone. Liz Claiborne with a reorganization and change of name. Today, they decided to pop this to 80 cents or 9.2%. 6.2 million, but that breaks it out of this entire 2-month consolidation and moves it up to test key resistance just above here around 9.5, 9.5, 3/4. So we get through that, looking for 11. MHR swing trade had a nice day, up 42 cents, 7.7%. 5.1 million traded. You can see the head and shoulders is completed. After it popped through, it stood there for about 4 days and consolidated. Today it's popping higher. And 6.5 is my short-term target. I expect that to be reached shortly. If it really gets going, you may see the stock as high as 8, secondary target. In TRI, good day today. Popped out of the base with a thrust of 98 cents or 7%, 1.3 million traded. It looks like it's going to test this declining top line right here. But if it gets through it, we wouldn't be shocked to see this trade up to and into the gap up around 17. Micron, a good day today. If you look at the head and shoulders pattern here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder complex, you'll see that the falling wedges are broken out, a mini flag formed, it broke and surged now up towards the neckline. My next target is 8, 8.25. If we get up through this is 7, 7.5 zone. Endeavor, following through to the thrust it had last week, and then the 2-day pullback, which held support. Yesterday up a little, today up another 32 cents to 3.3%. Looks like it's going to test about the 1030 range. That's my short-term target. We get through that, secondary target up around 12. And lastly, today's KOG on the long side, fantastic, over 10, folks. Continuing to move higher. As you know, we've been liking this since it broke out up in this range here around 7, and it continues to go well. One of my favorite Bakken Junior oils, looking for 11.75 in the stock. Let's move over to box and shorts and look at some of the better looking patterns on the box and short side. NDSN. This little, first of all, it broke down hard. It's wedged and then broke down from that wedge and now forming a bear flag in here. If this little pattern breaks to the downside, takes that line out, I'm looking for a quick test towards 37, 7.5. Abercrombie & Fitch also in a bear kind of wet coil here. And today dropped $1.63 or 3.3%, but looks like it could head towards 41 pretty quickly. FactSet FDS also bear flagging right in here. Crack from this, and it takes out the 85.5 6 zone. Could get us quickly down towards 81 or best or better. JOBS, which we put out today, is a short. This Chinese stock has me concerned. I could see at least a test of 37, my short-term target, secondary target 32. And GenProbe, which cracked this line, snapped back to it, and then today rolled over $1.41. Could come down and test 54. If it takes that out, we can see a big slide in the stock that takes it down into the mid to high 40s. And so there's a few on the short side and some longs today. That's it for tonight. Everybody take care.